Welcome back, everybody, to my Minecraft Let's Play. And we have had a lot of stalled progress because of this. As you can see, I have changed the shape a lot. I've built this tree twice already and had to tear it down because even though the bottom looked rounded, the sides still stayed not as rounded as I wanted, and it looked like a pyramid every time I built it up, no matter how much I added to it. And if you start adding too much, you're just wasting blocks. So I was going to make a mob farm out of it, but the only thing that spawns in this biome are those skeletons that shoot those slow arrows. So yeah, this is what I've come up with, and I think this one will work. But since I've spent so long on it, I'm going to give this a little break for now and probably go down and do some yard work on my yard and fix up a couple places by the river. But this is what I got so far. What you see are these walls, and I don't know if I'm going to have them go up one more block, but once they're either here or one more block, they're going to come in probably about 5 blocks. Then I'm going to start another circle of blocks all the way around this thing, and it will start from up here, not right here. And I plan on having this amethyst block. I'm going to have branches of them coming out to support the new layer of tree branches or tree leaves, and it'll probably be stacked up. There'll probably be another wall about this tall right here on this level, go up, then a smaller circle, then it's going to be kind of like a smaller donut on top of a smaller donut, I guess you would say. Yeah, this just took so long to complete that I don't want to work on it. That's why it's taken so long for me to get a video out, just because of this. And well, I guess that's the price you pay for not following a guide on anything and just trying to or build as you go. But I still like doing everything that way because it's more interesting to have stuff that you built and not something you copied or saw somewhere else. The more stuff you like that you have, the more interesting your world is, and that's how I like it, because eventually I want to have this whole world nice, all built up nicely, and I just want to walk around it and enjoy all the stuff I've built. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started on some yard work, probably work on my river a little bit, and I have a few clips of what my tree looked like, and I'll go ahead and show them. Oh, I'll see you back down there where we're going to get started on some yard work. Alright, we're back, and I have started some yard work. I put in this little front yard pond here. And I knew it was going to get frozen over, but that's pretty cool nonetheless. I'm going to have to break it, turn it back to water real quick so I can make it deeper. But with this prismarine, it's looking pretty good. I'll have to get some more if I'm going to make the bottom prismarine, but definitely coming out alright. And I'm getting our path done. So far I have it circling the house. Just made my path. It's gonna come down here. I don't know if I'm gonna make a bridge to get over there or what I'm gonna do, but have it go to at least right there. Over here did a little bit of building up on the terrain because it basically ended right here. And if you remember, that's where it ended last time when I extended it all the way out here. Backed up this wall a little bit. Still got to destroy this, but now that I got wings, it's even harder to get my TNT. So I think I have like 2 stacks of gunpowder. So, and the creepers, they's not been creeping. Ah. Have our path come up along here. Runs along this way. Yeah, I have used a lot of dirt to build up just around my house. I think I've filled my inventory up 4 times completely with dirt and used it all. Because I had some dirt in our bubble mid over there, and I've used all that, but I still have like 3 chests full of dirt in the mine. Stopped right about here because I'm not sure how I'm going to do this, but I do want to make a stable for my 1 horse that's over there. I don't want it in the front, and I think right here is where I have our mine that goes down. It's right here. It goes down at an angle, and you gotta walk towards the little cave that I found down there. I put a little block. Right here is where that big cave is underneath there. So you go down those steps to that mine. Then it's a little strip mine about 50, 60 blocks to about here. And that's where that big underground cave is. I thought about working on this roof, but just couldn't think of a good design. Because I was going to put a roof in here, like it's going to stick out going this way, a little triangle pattern right here. But I'm not sure about my rooms inside, and I don't want to put a roof in until I have the 2nd story done. So I didn't do that yet. Nor do I know what I'm going to do with this yet. But something I did find out that I didn't know is if you make one of these paths, the snow will not cover this path, but it will cover all the other types of blocks. At least the blocks that I've used around here. Which is pretty cool. I was wondering if this was gonna even be worth making a path, but yeah, the snow doesn't gather on it. That's pretty cool. Now I just need to get some more trees, find out what else I'm gonna put in the front yard. Some bushes and flowers, and this is just my infinite water pool when I was filling this up. Let me get rid of this. Now I do want to make a flower garden. Like, I want to have patches of the same flower in one corner of my yard, which I probably will make the front yard like that. just start fencing off a place for him. Okay, that horse is still there. It's the one I had tied up over here, but it broke the lead twice and wandered over here, and I finally fenced him in. I haven't even tamed him. It's weird how that horse stayed, and I lost my horse with Diamond Order that I had tamed. Went on my little flower adventure. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep the mine entrance here, or if I'm gonna make a mine entrance here with just a little circle pit that goes into the ground right here. So I want to put a stable, but I believe this would be the best place for it. There's so much area to build. I want to build this whole place up. It's going to be pretty cool. And it's semi-flat, so won't be a lot of terraforming to get rid of all this or make it look nice. Uh-oh. Alright, well, I'm gonna get busy on policing this place up, making it look good, and I'll be back. Alright, we are back, and I have started my little garden, and it's not looking too bad, but I need to get a lot more flowers. I thought I had a lot, but once you start using them, they go pretty quick. This is just going to be my little starter design. I'm going to add to it the more stuff I get. But I don't think it turned out too bad. Built up this little lookout that's going to look out over this river here in this town. I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have to fix this terrain around this mountain here. I'll probably get started on this barn next episode. I do want to have fields for growing stuff, not just over in the village. But I don't know where I would put that. But I did have an idea of what I want to do. And I want to make a spooky forest. And by that, I mean a lot of trees, and they're gonna have to be a lot of custom trees because you can't come across forests like that where there's only enough room for a little path through the tree leaves, because the tree leaves hang all the way down, and like I'm gonna put spider webs in there, and it's gonna be a huge forest. I don't know what else I can do, but I'm sure there's a lot of different blocks I can use to make it look good. And I'm gonna make it a pretty huge area, like a forest. As you can see over here, the snow did not go on the blocks that's been tilled like this. I don't believe if you put a flower block here, I believe it won't go on. Right? Yeah. So the more flowers and whatnot that I put on here, I think if you put leaves on there, it'll just go on top of the leaves. So I have to experiment with some blocks that I can put down where the snow won't show unless where I want it to. Because I'm just going to have to make it blend in from this greenery to this frozen area. Because there's no way we were going to be able to just like stop it from coming over here. Anyways, I think it'll look cool. Still have to make this deeper. I'll have to think of some builds for over here in the snow too. I mean, I don't think I've ever built in the snow. Oh, actually, I know I haven't. And I haven't really seen any videos like on people building in the snow other than a log cabin or an ice igloo or something. But I don't want to make something like that. But I'll have to experiment. Maybe we can make something cool in this biome here. I still want to go over and finish that mountain. Matter of fact, we should do that too. Yeah, I think for next episode, we're going to do this mountain. The spooky mountain, and then our stable. The stable shouldn't be too much. I mean, I can put one of them up real easy. I mean, you don't have to really think of a design since they all, you got to make little places to put the horses and add a couple hay bales. Simple. Get that done. Just have to find an area for it. This is going to cost so much dirt to fill in. But I don't know how I'm going to slope this mountain. Otherwise I would have already started the barn, but I got to do so much terraforming, and I don't know how I want this mountain to look yet. But it's coming along pretty good. Still angry that I wasted so much time trying to make this look right, this ice tree. I'm happy with this design. I don't know why I just didn't go with the circle design. I just wanted it to be different, but sometimes you do stuff to be different and it just looks retarded. So, yeah. Give me your meat. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to end the video here. It's probably not going to be too long, but, I mean, I did doing this, tearing it down, rebuilding it. And that took a lot of time, so I'll have my next video out pretty soon. It will not take a couple days like this did. But we got our plan of action. Start on the spooky mountain, get our stable done, fix up this place. We still need to get a lot more materials, flowers and blocks. So I'm going to get that all prepared and ready to go, and I will see you guys all in the next episode. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.